that plenty of times. And Volley Bear. This champion released, and he was bad. And now we buffed him, and he's not.
Yeah, this is one of the plays. So there's a reason he is being so aggressive here. Good. Italy gets caught.
Closer is done. First blood over to Poe Belter. Wheeling and dealing them cards as Ruin has teleported down into the fight, looking to make it even more. He trying to walk away, but oh no, sir. Ruin says not to.
With 2 kills for themselves.
Monster goes in for the face breaker here, seeing what they can find. Manages to pull Ruin backwards there with the ulti. Nearly has him taken down, but Ruin will be alive only for a moment. The haymaker.
To tell Closer this is the perfect time if we get a kill here. Not only do we kill Ruin, but we also deny him a big minion
Golden
wave.
Guardians to punish, but this has been honestly one of the better starts we've seen out of them in a while, and now we got ourselves a fight breaking out. It's actually Huhi who's in trouble. It's CLG making the picks. Smoothie going into the stasis, keeping himself alive, preventing some of that poke damage coming through. Poe Belter in danger. More skill shots flying out. They're trying to provide covering fire, trying to save Private Pobe. Can they do it? The spear will not find the mark, but Closer's still looking to find even more. The Penguin drops the dab, but here comes Damonte, looking for the last little bit of damage, but he will not find it here today. And CLG Bear is him making some moves. CLG pushing down into the bottom lane now. 4-man push. Shelly is alive. Closer coming in, but what can he even do? Huhi under pressure. TP coming in. Another TP coming in. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Poe Belter has already been shut down, and FBI's got the kill. CLG, they try to hard force this, but Golden Guardians is there with the response. CLG is not coordinated enough. They are not strong enough to make this one work. Golden Guardians not syncing up the CC properly there, but remember what I said, be able to do that early on until he gets the items. With Aphelios down, that means Golden Guardians have the fight secured. It's 23.3 to 23.5 thousand gold. It is such a close battle between these two teams, but CLG will manage to grab themselves play. However, it ended up getting punished when Golden Guardians was able to bring down appropriate manpower to stop it. Now Haunter's in a lot of trouble. Using the ulti, trying to reposition himself and get away. Haymaker's going to provide the shield, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Poe Belter once again getting himself a kill and making things happen for CLG. Now, what can they do with the kill? Their opponents have just taken the Rift Herald, so there's no neutral objective to fight for on this map. However, since plates have been down for the last 2 minutes, CLG has the opportunity to push forward, Rift Herald or not. Golden Guardians does not feel comfortable trying to stop this. Smoothie's going in. The turret's still going to be kept alive, but it does not matter, and the chain CC is there. Tanner time, I don't think so. Stop the clocks, because CLG is making these plays happen. Managed to make themselves... Golden Guardians managed to make themselves... I don't know if you guys can hear Kobe on the screen, but I can hear it, so I'm trying to play around that. So what's actually happening here is Golden Guardians in a fight that's not going too well for him. Closer and Huhi losing half HP. And now we're going to see if Smoothie's able to get himself away from this one. Wiggly going to be taken nearly down now. Huhi under pressure. Ruin able to grab the kill. Damonte looking for a return kill onto Stixay, who will be taken down to 1/4. Ruin trying to run away from the counterattack of FBI. Golden Guardian still with the opportunity to poke here. Smoothie very much in danger of death if he sticks around. Players have to reset or at least leave the immediate area, and it's Golden Guardians who get away with taking the neutral objectives afterwards. I don't have my smart guy, so we're just going to try to improvise and talk about whatever makes the most sense in the moment. Whatever makes the most sense in the moment to me right now, where I'm remembering the good times with Kobe as we hear Sarah McLachlan's I Will Remember You play in the background. This is real, I promise. It's real. But to you guys, before I went completely loco, so we're just going to hang out here, see what happens to this mid lane tier 1 turret. Stixay firing off the ulti, not going to find a connection on that one, but Golden Guardian still looking to push this one down. Stixay half HP, Damonte making sure of that. CC coming down onto the Golden Guardians mid laner. Ruin looking for the flank, not going to find the opportunity to land anything onto the Zoe. CLG will maintain this position here in the mid lane. 4 men strong, turret at about 10%, and now they do managed to take a tier 2 in the top lane. Poe Belter, the one who wasn't here trying to defend this turret. Of course, eventually, they will lose that tier 1, but you take a tier 2 will and testament about, oh no, the game's over, GG, it's done, we're doomed. However, still a pretty sizable lead here for KazaLoLLCShighlights Gaming as they look to make even more plays. Smoothie going forward, not going to find the dredge line onto FBI, but ladies and gentlemen, Poe Belter coming around from the side. He is notorious, he is glorious, and KazaLoLLCShighlights Gaming is going deep behind enemy lines. Who he's tanking up, but he's going right back into the fight. These CLG meatballs cannot be squashed. Look at this dog pile. It is a double kill for Ruin, and they will clean up 4. They will take a turret.
And tower dive. Now they're going to be able to pick up the Baron and press forward. This is such a heartening revival for
The part about these guys is they seem to be throwing them daily, nightly, ever so rightly, and they are once again sieging up against Golden Guardians territory. Sleepy Trouble Bubble connects on to Stixxay, but he's got so many bodyguards, he will not be taken down. However, very low health bars coming out now onto Smoothie and Stixxay both. Smoothie down to 200 HP. Got to be careful here. Sidestepping away from True Shot Barrage. Staying alive. Another Trouble Bubble connecting now onto Wiggly. The follow-up is there. However, not enough to actually take him down. Again, the tankiness, so important for this CLG roster. And now Golden Guardians, who have been on the back foot, who are now down 7,000 gold, have managed to acquire themselves a game state where they are in a spot to be stronger. They only need one more attack of any kind onto that tier 3 turret to take it down. We could very easily see a fight here if Golden Guardians do not recognize this situation and back up. Red turret destroyed, you can see it on the screen. CLG walking up. So many engage mechanisms here with this Nautilus, with the ability of Pobelter to follow up. Dredge line finds its way onto Demonte. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. CLG looking to make the fight. No, they're not.
Yeah.
But he's backing away. I revved the gas up, man. I have my foot on that accelerator.
That tower's going to get 2-shot.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, utilizing the power of Pobelter. Switching lanes, changing the game plan, making it difficult for Golden Guardians to be able to respond in time. Not only will they get the mid lane tier 3, now that bottom lane tier 2 is vulnerable, and the rest of the squad will continue pushing as a unit. FBI and Huhi here trying to stop them, but Stixxay steps up there, just gets a little bit of damage down onto FBI. Ruin and Pobelter, meanwhile, going to grab the second inhibitor from the Golden Guardians base. Only this one lane left standing intact. Can CLG close this out cleanly? That's what the fans want to see. They want to see these guys work together all the way till the end. No silly throws, no goofy fiestas, no question mark pings. Close it out clean. This is an 8,000 gold lead. This is a 2 inhibitor game. And this is Ruin and Haunter just getting into the 1v1 here in the mid lane. Haunter winning out because it's Ruin underneath the Nexus turrets. Haunter continues chasing, but as set, you don't have the greatest chase down power in the world. Not a lot of mobility and lockdown there after the initial ulti power has been expended. CLG continuing to push now in this bottom lane. Teleport coming in to make sure the minions don't die off. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Turret dive coming out. Turret about to drop down. And it's CLG all the way into the face of the Golden Guardians. The health bars are dropping rapidly, and Demonte is the first to die. Haunter has to run away. Remember, the set ulti is not available for this fight. Closer having to retreat from Ruin. He's low health, but it does not matter. FBI now locked down. This game is surely over. The bear is surely dead, and it is a triple kill for Stixxay. CLG. 14-4, maybe 15-4 if they can pad the stats a little bit. I don't even know if they care. I think at this point, you're just looking at Nexus. Pobelter flashing the "this is fine" Soraka. The Golden Guardians house burns down. Man, which one's it gonna be?
Well,
okay, it is mid-lane fiddles.
I know for a fact Bjergsen was playing the solo lane full tank fiddle in solo queue, so here's Spica, level 3, looking at the dive.
This could be really good or really bad, depending on how clean they play it. Let's see. It's a 3-man dive, so as with a 3-man knockup. Looking to survive this one if he can, but the Haymaker is there. Broken Blade will take one last turret shot on the way out, and TSM, they do it right, and they get the first blood.
And you see how calm they are. They just group up, they wait for the knockup before starting it out. Now, if Broken Blade doesn't tank, they can have someone else tank. Bjergsen's going to do the tanking.
Bjergsen tanking up, flashing away. Can't go back underneath the turret now. A little bit more damage will do it. Spica will fall here. So it is a 1-for-1 trade. However, so as now
extra experience, it does mean their bottom side is very weak. Everybody else has been top side for so long.
4-man dive coming in, but Potluck is immediately tanking the turret. The minions were not there yet, so he has to dip out incredibly quickly. But Potluck not going to be contested for this one at all. Back up in the top lane, it is a 20 farm advantage for Broken Blade over Soaz, allowing their opponents to push up, and now here it goes. TP's also coming in. It's Broken Blade looking to join the fight as Altec's taken very low, taken down over the top rope, and there goes Gate 2. Broken Blade lives, yes sir. And Gate will look to sweep away some vision. as Aka drops the shockwave on himself, trying to get away. Nice pillar coming down. Spica could be in some trouble here. Kicks Aka away, but able to follow after and flash back over the wall to safety. Winter's Bite finds it, but the rest of the damage not quite there. Soaz will not hit the target with the ram, but now he's able to find some damage onto Biofrost, who gets himself away with a grand exit. Bjergsen now being focused. CC coming down, damage going through. Immortals not finding what they need, and Bjergsen will turn it right back around with the Crow Storm. The ultimates are available again. We're still very early into the game. It's level 1 ultimates for everyone in the game. So considering that last fight
a little bit, we're going to get some action on the bottom side first, though. We'll let them play. Spica is heading down for a possible dive.
Oh, he is not waiting around in that brush. Sometimes you'll see the junglers do that, but this time around, patience is not a virtue here. Instead, he's looking to just straight up go in. Alltech in some trouble. The quickness will find him. The damage goes through. And ladies and gentlemen, Bjergsen has made his appearance. TSM now trying to get out. Last turret shot will not find its way onto Bjergsen, but Soaz has arrived to bottom lane. Still focusing that enemy mid laner, still looking for the damage. The drain keeping Bjergsen alive, but it is not enough. The damage from Aka will secure the return kill. Still a 2-for-1 in TSM's favor. Biofrost, as Biofrost moved, it almost looked super coordinated, as Spica could now be in some trouble. Biofrost using the quickness to maybe turn things back around, able to find the charm onto everybody from the side of Immortals. And Alltech is already out of this one, Kobe. Gate's about to follow. Flash over the wall just a little bit too early means the resonating strike will follow his movement, and it's 2 dead on the side of Immortals. TSM are just playing this game better. They are playing it more coordinated.
Yeah, we got a front row seat to some of the Hail of Blades Kaisa burst in that one as well. And I think we're also seeing why we've been hearing the TSM teammates are very happy with Spica in the current state. I think he's creating a lot of action for the team with this Lee Sin. He's playing very confident.
Immortals actually focusing on the tier 1 turret first. Soaz has the Demolish proc, which will secure that one instantly now for the side of Immortals. They're first to go in and die for this. It's not really that big of a prize. TSM will take it and proceed on to that
ridiculously hard to kill when he's draining with W, that it might force Immortals to use a CC ability.
Also worth noting, there is no viable source of Grievous Wounds to shut down Fiddlestick's healing right now. Bramble Vest will never be proc.
1v3!
Bjergsen is in a spot where he may just be taken down here. The collapse is there. The drain, he attempts to keep himself alive. Spica's there in time to protect him from the Winter's Bite, and Spica now looking to make the plays. Aka's going to be kicked back. The damage follow-up comes through, and Doublet is able to find the kill. Aka in full retreat, but the CC will chase after him oh so easily. Potluck probably going to be going down next. It's Broken Blade underneath the turret, tanking everything up. The Haymaker makes sure of it, and TSM find 3 for nothing. You do not simply initiate onto tank Fiddlesticks. Soaz now likely gonna fall down too, does manage to get himself away. Spica too low to tank. Any world where Fiddles is walking up and slapping Ornn with a 30 damage auto attack is pretty troll, so we're not really ever gonna see that, as Doublelift and Bjergsen, they show Soaz exactly how tanky he is. Spoiler alert, it's not very tanky. As these two are able to work together, you're talking about only having 2 carries. Well, sometimes 2 carries is enough.
Want to do with their team comp from Champ Select, you know, showing a very to the Baron right now. Soaz teleports available. Let's see if TSM can actually get that cooldown out of Immortals, and they've got the flank.
Oh, this is not ending well for Immortals. I wasn't even going to try to keep up with how fast those health bars were dropping, because I knew they were going to be 0 before I finished my sentence, no matter what. Soaz finds the Ornn Horn at the back end of the fight. Biofrost will be taken low, but Doublelift is godlike. TSM is shredding these Immortals players. The entire team evaporates.
Honestly, this last one was just another clip for the Spica highlight reel at the end. Very
top together. Tier 2 turrets now down in every single lane.
Control of objectives early so that your 2 carries can pull a lot of weight, and your front line can
something else around it, and everybody else is just disappearing in front of their very eyes. Spica looking for the opportunity to go in here yet again. Soaz is the only person he can really do anything on right now. Jumps over the wall, looks for maybe the chance to get a kick, but he won't find it. Can get right back to safety, and the whole TSM squad has arrived, Kobe. They're kicking in the door, and they've made their way into the base. Inhibitor under fire. TSM now backing away. Soaz has decided to initiate. He fires the Ornhorn off at Bjergsen to interrupt what he thought could be an ultimate channel, but considering Bjergsen was not channeling, nothing has been interrupted. Biofrost looking to engage with the quickness, and here we go. Bjergsen tries to make his way into the fight. The Crow Storm coming up, the damage going down, Doublelift going legendary, and they manage to take down Gate while everyone else retreats. Spica is low on HP. Bjergsen being chased down now by Alltech. Immortals looking for some sort of an opportunity to punish here. Shockwave was used, but Doublelift grabs the kill onto Aka. The counterattack from TSM surges forward, and Soaz is in full retreat with the remaining 2 players on his team. Spica was felled by that True Shot Barrage from Alltech. However, considering he had Guardian Angel, so close, but still so very far for Immortals as they try to just keep their head above the water here. TSM will rotate over to the mid lane. They will continue the push. Bjergsen sweeping out this area, making sure there's no wards nearby. Over the wall he goes. Crowstorm is down. Alltech is out. Ladies and gentlemen, the enemy AD carries out of the picture, and that means the push machine will continue all the way into the heart of the base. Potluck is back alive. Aka will be alive in 5 seconds, but will he even be able to see the Nexus go down? Yes, he will, but that's all he'll get. 2v5, they will not stand. Immortals fall to TSM 30 minutes in. Incredibly dominating victory.
Take a look at how all the teams are faring so far. After a full first week and a couple matches here in week number 2, Cloud9, Evil Geniuses, and Team Liquid standing as the undefeated at the top, but 100 Thieves not quite getting their win. Granted, they've had a tough schedule so far, but Golden Glue, do you think that they have more to worry about? I believe Team Liquid is their next opponent coming up soon.
Yeah, I mean, I think these standings are like semi-accurate. I think it's kind of surprising to see CLG this high up on the standings, but like seeing Cloud9, seeing EG, seeing Team Liquid in the top 4 kind of makes sense to me. And then I think all the other teams are still trying to figure out what their playstyle is, and the meta also seems very up in the air right now.